Now, tensions between the United States and South Africa continue to escalate over the G20 Summit that is scheduled to take place this weekend in Johannesburg. In the latest, the United States has reportedly formally warned South Africa against pushing for a joint statement at the summit, a demand which South Africa has rejected. This comes after the American President Donald Trump has boycotted attending the event hosted by South Africa for a span of 2 days due to disagreements. The G20 summits traditionally issue a leaders' declaration that outlines agreement on a range of different issues, primarily relating to the global economy. Now, Washington has reportedly sent a diplomatic note capping a year of deteriorating bilateral relations over a number of foreign and domestic policies, with the United States expelling the South African ambassador in March. The note from embassy, seen by AFP, says that South Africa's G20 priority run counter to US policy views, and we cannot support consensus on any documents negotiated under your presidency. Now, Washington has said that it opposes any issuance of the G20 summit outcome document under the promise of a consensus G20 position without a US agreement. When asked about the note, South Africa's Foreign Ministry spokesperson told AFP that the country will not be bullied. He further said that Washington's absence negates its role or the G20's conclusions. South Africa has listed its priorities for its G20 presidency as strengthening disaster resilience, debt sustainability for low-income countries, financing a just energy transition, and harnessing critical minerals for inclusive growth and sustainable development. The diplomatic standoff between both the nations is unprecedented, given it's the first time that South Africa is hosting a G20 and its President Cyril Ramaphosa will be passing the baton to Trump at the end of this year. Tensions between the two men came to a head at an Oval Office meeting in the month of May, when Cyril Ramaphosa had to endure a dressing down in front of the cameras. Now, Trump escalated the spat further by saying that he will not attend this summit altogether. On the other hand, India's Ministry of External Affairs has confirmed India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's presence at the summit.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi will be visiting Johannesburg, South Africa from 21st to 23rd of November to attend the G20 Leaders Summit at the invitation of President of South Africa. This will be Prime Minister's fourth official visit to South Africa, following his bilateral visit in 2016 and later for the two BRICS summits in 2018 and 2023.
And our correspondent Calvin Olmu has sent us this report from Johannesburg on safety and security ahead of the G20 Leaders Summit. Listen in.
The leader of the world's largest economy, President Donald Trump, is skipping the G20 Leaders Summit this weekend. He has said none of the US officials will fly to South Africa. However, it seems like the host country is not deterred by his absence, and they've basically said the show must go on with or without the US's participation. Trump's administration has also warned South Africa not to issue a joint declaration, saying it will block any outcome presented as a consensus position. But securing a declaration is a top priority for Pretoria. This is Calvin Olmu from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.